as well. I've got the knees together, toes together. Please, by all means, just sit on your bum if your knee is not loving this position. Just drop the shoulders away from the ears. Draw up the spine nice and long. Take a few deep breaths. I won't be here for too long, I promise. When you're ready on your next inhale, reach both arms up in a prayer position. And just hold it here. If you can, interlace the fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling. Straight elbows. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Tug the two last two ribs in and tug the tailbone under, and you might feel that it's a bit harder. Reach the arms up. You're working on the mobility of your shoulders. Side bend to your left, lengthening the right side of your waist. Back to center, inhale, side bend to your right. And keep those arms straight if possible. Come back to center, interlace the fingers in the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Just open your chest up, hold it here for a sec. Keep taking those long breaths. Try and straighten the elbows if you haven't done it yet. Just feel the shoulder blades opening. I'm lying, the collarbones opening. And then release the shoulders, release the fingertips to the front. Sit into child's pose for a sec. And you can stay here if you want. Walk the hands forward, lift the hips, tug the toes under and come into puppy. I'm coming into active puppy, so I'm going onto the fingertips, straight elbows, dropping the sternum through. Stretching out the shoulders here. Tug the tailbone under once you've reached that maximum stretch and hold. Try your best to keep the hips above the knees. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. And then bring the hands flat. Come onto all fours. You can untug the toes now and roll the shoulders back. Give me a couple of cat and cows. Inhaling as you look up, turn the tailbone up. Exhale, round the back the other way. Take your time. Try and link it with your link the movement with your breathing. Once you've done your last one, find a nice flat back. Draw the belly button in, tug the toes under, and let's see if we can hover the knees just by about a half an inch off the mat, nothing else. And just hold it here. Try your best to keep your shoulders above the wrists, maybe even push them above the fingertips. Give your tailbone a little tuck if it's too much. And then lower the knees onto the mat. Hold it for a sec. You might want to sit back into child's pose. And we'll do that again. Now you have the option to keep the toes tucked under, or if you feel you're up for it, I'm untucking the toes. And I'm doing the same. Tummy tight, neck is long, arms straight, lifting the knees off. Again, option one, stay here 4 times. I'm touching the knee to the tricep. Left knee to the left tricep. Push the left foot back, hover the knee. Right knee to the right tricep. Push the right leg back, hover the knee. One more each way. Anytime you need to, just tuck the toes under. Take a little break. One more time, right knee to the right tricep. Hold, squeeze, push it back. Drop the knees. Reach the fingertips to the front, spread the fingertips. Drop the chest through for a sec. And then tug the toes under and find downward dog. Let's pedal it out, because you might feel it in your quads. Pressing one heel down, bending the other knee, lengthening calves and hamstrings. Take little steps to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance once you're there. Hands on your shins. Inhale into a flat back halfway lift. You can look to the front. And as you exhale forward, to start stretching the hamstrings. Grab the elbows with the opposite hand, swing side to side. Generous bend in the knees for now. Bring the fingertips back onto the mat and step your right foot behind the left heel. So you're going to cross the legs. I'm stepping the right foot on the outside of the left foot. Give it another halfway lift. I'm going to put my hands onto the left shin. Inhale and exhale forward again. Now I need the fingertips on the mat for balance. Just please be careful if you can't quite stretch down. Make sure most of the weight is in your left leg. Walk your hands up on your shin slowly on your left thigh. Round your back, come into standing position. Anytime you need to uncross your legs, please do. Otherwise, reach both arms up. So I still have the left leg in the front. Reach up in a prayer position. Nice long body, and give me a side bend to your left. Try not to fall over. Lots of balance challenge. Back to center, side bend to your right. Come back to center, slide back, bend, inhale, maybe drop your head back and forward, exhale. I've got fingertips on the mat. I'm still crossing the ankles. I've got left leg in front of the right. Take another big inhale, flatten the back. Now make sure you're definitely coming down with the fingertips onto the mat, and I'm framing the left foot, kind of. Lift the right heel behind you into a standing split. You don't have to lift too high just yet. I'm kind of keeping the right heel in line with the hip. Just drop the head and shoulders. Maybe even walk the fingertips towards the back of the mat. If you feel you're up for it, lift the right heel higher. Drop the head. Feel the stretch in the left hamstrings. Bring the fingertips back to frame the left foot. I'm putting the right hand a bit closer to the right edge of the mat. And step into a long runner's lunge. Bend the left knee and step the right foot all the way in the back of the mat. And find your runner's lunge position. Lift up into crescent lunge. Find the strength in the left leg and reach up nice and tall. Sink into your lunge. Bend the left knee. Straight arms reaching up if you can. Vertical twist to your left. Turn over to your left and reach the right fingertips to the front of the mat, left fingertips to the back of the mat. Lots of balance again. Try and bend the left knee a little bit more. You can bend the right knee as well. You're going to sit into a side lunge onto the right heel. As you're untwisting, I'm putting hands to heart center. Putting the right heel flat and sit into a side lunge onto the right heel. Now with the first one, you might not want to go too low. So if you want to just stay with me, if you're a bit more bendy, by all means, hands down and focus on sinking your bum. See where you are, and we'll be a few more rounds here. Make sure the right elbow is on the inside of the right knee if you're sitting low. Think about a flat back. Going into a side angle on your left foot. Straighten up all the way. Turn the left toes to the front of the mat. Turn the right toes out to the right side of the mat. Bring the arms out into warrior two. Bend that left knee. And then left elbow on the left knee. Bicep to the ear on the top, extending the side angle straight away. Bend the left knee a bit more, turn your right rib cage up. Make sure your right foot is flat. Reversing the warrior. Come back up warrior two, and then flip the left palm up, and then reach up with the right hand on the right thigh. Keep bending the left knee if you can. Cartwheel all the way down, easy twist. Start cartwheeling down. Right hand is going to go onto the mat in line with the left foot. Lift the right heel off and reach the left fingertips to the sky. Find the easy twist. Turn the left toes out to the left side of the mat and pivot the right heel flat on the mat, and you come into a reversed side lunge. Try your best to drop the right hip towards the mat and reach the left fingertips towards the right heel. That might not happen, so if you want to keep your bum a bit higher, that's absolutely fine. Hold it here, try and lift your chest. I'm feeling my left glute. I'm feeling the right side of my core. And then lift your bum back up and start thinking about a side plank. You might want to stay here, or just bring that left foot a little bit to the middle of the mat, or even bend the right knee and push the left leg back. Or if you want to come with me, sweep that left leg up, bend the left knee and put your left hand on the top of the left knee. It might be better to actually stack the feet for the first one. See where you are. Come back into an easy twist. So if you can, step that left foot in line with the right hand. You might need a bit of help here. Left arm up, you're back into your easy twist. Put the left hand onto your left shin. Pivot the right heel flat. Reach the right arm up, you're back into your side angle where you have already been. But now this time, keep the left hand on the left shin. See if you can maybe straighten the left knee, but don't lock it out. Once you're there, turn the right hip and the right shoulder up to the sky. Triangle. Let's go into a balance. Look to the front of the mat, bend the left knee. Fingertips are coming to the mat. Half moon pose. Lift the right heel. Stack the shoulders and hips. Find your balance. Flex the right foot out to the right side of the mat. Have a good bend in the left knee just to start with. Now the tricky bit is coming up. If you need to put the right foot onto the mat, please do. But see if you can hover your left fingertips. So putting more and more weight into the left hamstrings. Make sure you have a slight bend in the left knee. Protecting the left hamstrings. See if you can maybe lift the fingertips off a bit. Now see if you can stand up. Bend your right heel into your bum and just stand up. Grab the right ankle, pull it onto your bum, quad stretch. Just find that balance. Breathe. Bring the right knee into your chest, hug it in. See if you want a half one-legged squat, or wait for us here. Try and extend that right leg. I'm pushing the arms to the front. Later you can turn it into a pistol squat. For now, don't worry about it. Just halfway. Come back up. Nice. Put the right heel back. Warrior 3, reach the arms to the front. One more balance, but this time you're squaring your shoulders and your hips with the mat. Bend your left knee and step all the way into the back of the mat into a high lunge. Reach the arms up. Pop the back knee onto the mat, low lunge. Lean back slightly, reach high. Lean back slightly. You should feel the front of your right hip stretching. Bring the hands on the inside of the left foot. You have the option to stay here and just lift the back knee off. Or if you want, come onto the elbows. Now lift the back knee off. Shift forward and backward. The more you straighten out the right knee, the more you're going to feel the front of your right hip. Come back onto the hands. I'm still keeping the right foot off. Step the right foot on the outside of the right hand, yogic squat. Sit your bum down. Press the knees into the elbows, elbows into the knees, and lift. If you're a bit higher with the first one, that's okay. But make sure you're pressing into the knees so you feel the inner thigh stretch. Crow pose, hand balance. You can play with me or go into your crow pose. You don't need me if you know it already. Triceps on the insides of the knees. Hands flat about shoulder distance. Lifting the heels off, rounding the back. Pressing the insides of the knees onto the triceps. One leg at a time, maybe. Or maybe lift both. If you manage to get there, just hold it. Try and pull the heels into your bum. Land in yogic squat. Lift your chest. Press into the knees one more time. Hands on the mat. Step or jump back into high plank position. You can leave out the chaturanga, the press up position if you want. Inhale as you push the weight forward. Exhale, sink through. Press the feet into the mat. Push your weight forward. Inhale into cobra or upward dog. And exhale, find your downward dog. Give it a little stretch here. Feel your shoulders mainly. So let the armpits drop to the mat. Step or jump to the front of the mat, feet hip distance. Halfway lift, long back, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the fingertips onto the mat. Step your left foot behind the right heel, crossing the ankles. Give it one more little forward fold. It's a bit of a different stretch in the hamstrings, IT band. And then walk your hands up on the shins. Try and find your balance. Standing upright, reach the arms up, inhale. Prayer position with the arms. Side bend to your left. Back to center, inhale. Side bend to your right. Back to center, slight back bend, as long as you're not hurting your back. Inhale. I just lost my balance. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat, standing split. Left heel is starting to travel up. Take your time. Try and level the hips to start with and feel the left glute working. Drop the shoulders and the head. Start feeling the stretch in the right hamstrings. Lift the left heel higher if it's there. Step into runner's lunge. Bend the right knee, step the left foot to the back of the mat, framing the right foot. Make sure it's a long step. The right knee should be above the right ankle. Lift the arms, crescent lunge. Sink into the right knee. Reach high with the fingertips. Vertical twist to your right. Start looking over to your right. Left fingertips are pointing to the front. Right fingertips are pointing to the back. Side lunge onto your left heel. As you untangle, hands to heart center, pivot the left heel onto the mat. Sit into your first side lunge onto left heel. Again, you sink it as low as you want or stay with me. Straight spine, strong legs. Sinking lower if you want. You can always put the hands on the mat. Side angle onto the right heel. Come all the way up. Turn the right toes to the front. Turn the left toes out to the left. Come into warrior 2 first. And then right elbow on the right knee. Left bicep to ear. And stretch on the left side. Reverse the warrior. Going through warrior 2 again. Flip the right palm, reach up. Left hand on the left thigh. Feel the side bend on the right side. Keep bending the right knee. Cartwheel down, easy twist. Start cartwheeling down. The left hand lands in line with the right foot. Right arm up, easy twist. I still have the left heel towards the ceiling just for a breath. And reversing the side lunge, turning the right toes out to the right. Pivoting the left heel flat, dropping the left hip towards the mat, pointing the right fingertips to the heel. Don't worry if it's not going too far, that's okay, stay up a bit higher. Try and lift the chest. Lift the hip back up and you're ready for side plank. You've got the options again, you can drop the left knee and push the right leg back. Or if you're already on the outside edge of your left foot, just lift the right knee towards the ceiling. Lift the hip and put the right hand onto the top of the right knee. Let's just work on the core strength and hold it. Step back into easy twist. Right foot steps in line with the left hand. Right arm up to the ceiling, left heel pointing up to the sky. Side angle, right hand on the right shin. Left heel flat, left arm up to the sky, opening out to the left side of the mat. Stretching the hamstrings with a triangle. I'm keeping the right hand on the shin. You might be able to go further. Straighten the right knee however far it goes. And then turn the left hip, left rib cage, shoulder up to the ceiling. Balance half moon, bend the right knee. Right fingertips coming to the mat. Lift the left heel, find a balance. Stack the shoulders and hips. Bend the right knee slightly to find the strength. Straight back. See if you can hover the right fingertips. Anytime you need to step the left foot down, please do. Stand up into quad stretch. It's a bit trickier for me. Once you're standing, grab the left foot. Heel into your bum, standing upright. Later you can turn it into the dancer. For now, just feel the stretch in the front of your left thigh. Tuck the pelvis and keep the knees together. Hug the left knee into your chest. Draw it nice and tall. The spine is still long. Pistol squat halfway only for me. Arms out, leg out. And sit down halfway. Come back up. And push the left heel back. Warrior 3. Another balance. Reach the arms to the front. Flex the left foot towards the mat. But lift the left heel high. Step into a low lunge. Bend the right knee. Step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. I'm finding high lunge first, and then left knee on the mat. Give it a slight back bend. Make sure you're lengthening up first, and then maybe bending back. No back pain, please. Feel the front of your left hip. Hands on the mat on the inside of the right foot, or the elbows if you're ready. Lift the back knee off, whichever one you're choosing. Really send the left heel to the back of the mat. You should feel the front of your left hip again. Come up onto the hands. Step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Yogic squat. Lift the shoulders again, lift the chest. Find a stretch. Press the elbows on the inside of the knees. Stay here. Let's do another crawl. Triceps on the inside. Spread the fingertips. Lift the heels to tip the weight and see how far you can go with that. Find yogic squat. Make sure your heels are flat. Lift the chest one more time. Take a big inhale as you exhale, high plank, step or jump, hands flat. Find your high plank. Leave out the chaturanga if you want. Inhale, push the weight forward. Exhale, sink through press up position. Press the feet into the mat. Inhale into cobra or upward dog to open the front of the body. Exhale, downward dog. Drop the knees onto the mat, sit into child's pose, and you might want to watch for a sec, because we are starting your flow again, but you might find it a bit complicated if you don't see it once. I'm going to start with a three-legged dog. Right heel up. I'm looking forward. Imagine you're going into a handstand, but you won't, and your left foot lands behind the left wrist. And then I cross that right foot behind the left ankle. Yeah? So when you're ready, can you just come back into downward dog? So basically we're doing the same. We just get there a little bit differently. Lift the right heel. As I'm looking forward, I'm pressing from the left foot and I'm swinging the right leg. Try and land the left foot behind the left wrist. And then once you're there, cross the right foot behind the left ankle, crossing the legs. Give it a halfway lift once you're there. Big inhale as you exhale forward to feel the different stretch in the IT band. Come into standing position. No rush. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, center, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, forward, forward, framing the foot straight away. Lift the right heel behind you, three-legged dog. Keep dropping the head and shoulders. Keep squeezing the right bum cheek to lift the right heel high. Runner's lunge. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Long step. Bending the left knee above the left ankle. Arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Keep bending the left knee, reach tall. Vertical twist to your left. Exhale. Right fingertips pointing to the front of the mat. Side lunge onto the right heel. Hands to heart center as you exhale. As you untangle, right heel down and sit low. Sitting on your right heel. Side lunge. You might want to go further now. Again, hands down or hands off. Whatever you need to do. Hold it for another breath. Make sure the right elbow is on the inside of the right knee. Side angle to the left heel. Stay low if you can, or come all the way up. Left elbow on the left knee and reaching right bicep to the ear. Make sure your right toes are pointing out to the right side of the mat. Open the body out, up towards the ceiling. Bend that left knee. Reversed warrior. Flip that left palm, reach the left fingertips, right hand on the right thigh. Get that nice thigh stretch, left fingertips reaching up. Cartwheel around, easy twist. Start cartwheeling down, right hand goes down. Now straight away, if you're ready for it, turn the right heel flat, turn the left toes out, and maybe drop the hip into that reversed side lunge. If not, just stay here. Hold. I don't know what I'm doing, sorry. Side plank, lift the hip. Lift the left knee. Now let's see if you can grab the back of your left thigh and maybe straighten the left leg. See if you can do a big toe pose to the left big toe and maybe straighten the legs if you're a bit more bendy. Once you're there, lift the hip high. Wherever you're holding, try and hold the leg there and just let go with the arm. And from here, step the left leg to the front into an easy twist. Left foot steps in line with the right hand. Left arm up, easy twist. Beautiful. Option 1, left hand on the shin. Option 2, left fingertips on the outside of the left foot. Right heel flat. Right arm up, starting with the side angle. And see how far you can straighten the left leg. Triangle. Turn the shoulder up. I'm feeling the stretch in the right side of my body as well, not just the hamstrings. Half moon. Look down, bend the left knee. Left fingertips coming to the mat. Lift the right foot. Keep reaching right fingertips to the ceiling. When you're ready, hover the left fingertips. When you're ready, stand up, quad stretch. Pull the right heel into your bum. Press the knees together. Option stay here or reach the left fingertips to the front. Even overhead. Start pushing the right knee backwards as you're pressing into the right hand. And start hinging forward. Next time you can just come straight into that position if you're standing up. Stand up, right knee into the chest, hug it in. That's your option 1. Option 2, first 2 fingers on the right hand from the inside of the right knee. Grab it, grab that big toe. See if you can extend out, but even if you can't, think about pistol squat. So it might be on the calves, it might be releasing. Go halfway or give me a pistol squat. Find your standing position, whatever you've just done. Release the leg. Warrior 3. Right heel pushes back. Fingertips to the front. Balance again. Straight line on the top. Beautiful. Step into low lunge. Bend the left knee. Step back. Arms up. I'm dropping the back knee so I can give it a bit more of a back bend. Very careful on the back. Hands or elbows on the inside of the left foot. Once you're there, straighten the right leg. See if you can drop your hip further. You should be getting a little bit more mobile in the hips. Coming back onto the hands. Yogic squat. Step the right foot to the front. Sit your bum low. Open the chest. Now have a little thing. You're already warm. Second round, you can do your hand balance, your crawl, and jump through chaturanga, or step down with me. I'll do it once, and next time I'll leave out the step. Triceps on the inside, finding the balance. Make sure your hands are about shoulder distance, however you would do the chaturanga. Find the balance, gather the tummy strength. Big inhale as you exhale, half press up position. And then from here, press the feet in and open up into Cobra Upward Dog. And just meet us in Downward Dog. You can do this in the future or try it. You can leave that out. Take a breath in your Downward Dog. Lift the left heel, 3-legged dog. You're going to try and hop forward with the left foot landing behind the left wrist to cross the ankles. I'm looking forward. I'm bending right knee. Quite work out. Crossing the left foot behind the right heel. Try and forward onto it one more time once you're there. So the right foot should be in the front. Left foot should be in the back. Roll up slowly. Don't rush this bit. Once you're up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, side bend to your left. It doesn't matter a great deal which side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other way. Inhale, center, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Bring those fingertips onto the mat. Shoot the left heel up, standing split. Drop the head and shoulders. Start feeling the hamstrings really stretching out now. Step the left foot back, runner's lunge. Long step. Right knee's above the right ankle. Arms up, crescent lunge. Big inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. Left fingertips are coming to the front, right fingertips to the back. Side lunge onto the left heel as you untangle, hands to heart center. Turn the feet, sit onto the left heel. Make sure you're keeping the right knee straight, however far you're sitting. Side angle onto the right foot. Stay low if you want to. Come all the way up. Right elbow on the right knee and reach the left bicep to the ear. Bend the right knee a little bit more if you can. Make sure the right toes are turning to the front of the mat. Reverse the warrior. Come through warrior 2. Right fingertips reaching up. Keep bending the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. The left hand goes down. Right arm out. And if you're ready, pivot the left heel over. Turn the right toes out and drop the left hip. That might not quite be there, but that's okay. Lift the hip. Side plank. Hovering that right knee. Or see if you want to hug the back of your right thigh. Or big toes. The first 2 fingers to the big toe. And lift the hip. Whatever you choose, see if you can keep it there if you let go. Step the right foot in line with the left hand. Back to easy twist. This is a tricky one. Triangle. Right hand on the right shin or right fingertips on the outside of the right foot. Left heel flat, left arm up. And start extending the right knee, but still turning the left ribcage to the sky. Half moon, balance. Bend the right knee. Right fingertips coming to the mat. Lift the left foot. Turn the left fingertips to the sky even more. See if you can hover. Bend the right knee first a little bit more, just to be on the safe side. Come into a standing position. Find a quad stretch first, because we're still doing the second side in the second round. And if you're ready, reach the right arm up. Start pushing the left knee back and hinge. Finding dancer. Stand up, hug the left knee in. Start thinking about your pistol squat. If you just do a pistol squat, however you do it, that's good for me. Or if you can, the peace fingers left side, big toe. But that is not a big deal for me. Just try a really good leg strengthening exercise with a half squat or a pistol squat. End up with your leg in front of you. Nice. Warrior 3, sweep the left heel back. Reach the arms to the front. Warrior 3. Bit more balance, bit more strengthening in the joints on the right side. Step into low lunge. I'm bending the right knee. I'm starting with high lunge. Arms up, and I'm popping left knee onto the mat. And a bit more of a back bend, but make sure you're lengthening up first. And then maybe bend back without any back pain. Hands or elbows on the inside of the right foot. Straighten the left knee. Send the left heel to the back. Come back onto the hands. Step the left foot to the front, yogic squat. Find the stretch first. Now think about it again. Hand balance, you can leave it out. You can go through your chaturanga, however you normally do. Or you can meet us in downward dog. You have plenty of time. I'm starting with the hand balance, not too fast. Think about the distance between the two hands, however you normally do your press up. If you're coming with me, you don't have to jump. Otherwise, go for it. If you're coming with me, I'm just stepping down and stepping back and sinking through chaturanga. Inhale as you do cobra or upward dog, opening the front of the body. And let's meet in downward dog. Hold. You know the drill. We've got one more round. Lift the right heel behind you, three-legged dog. This time hold it just for a split second. Think about that attempt of your handstand. Look to the front. Land the left foot behind the left wrist. Give it a little bounce. And then once you're there, cross the right foot behind the left ankle. Give it another halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Try your best to keep the leg straight at this point. So you're stretching your IT band. Round your back, slightly bend your knees and come up. Walk the hands up on the shins. Reach up. Inhale. Side bend to your right. Exhale. Back to center, inhale. Side bend to your left, exhale. Back to center, slide back bend, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, fingertips on the mat. Standing split, right heel goes up. Keep lifting for another inhale, keep dropping the head for another exhale. Step the right leg back, runner's lunge. Long step, left knees above the left ankle. Arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Twist to your left, exhale, right fingertips to the front of the mat. Side lunge to the right heel. Untangle, hands to heart center, pivot the right heel down. Sit down onto the right heel. Hands on the mat if you need to. Use the strength, you don't have to sit very low. Side angle onto the left foot. Stay low if you can. Turn the left toes to the front. Now if you want, reach the left fingertips on the inside of the left heel. And then right arm up and bicep to ear. So you're extending that side angle. Warrior 3, cartwheel up and over, left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand goes on the mat. And then straight away, if you're ready, pivot the right heel over. Turn the left toes out. Twisting the side lunge. Drop the right hip. Point the left fingertips to the right heel. Lift up side plank. Start hovering the knee. Or go for the peace fingers to the big toe. Lift the hip high. Find a position, even if you're hugging the back of the knee. That's good enough. Try and let it go with the hand and hold it there. Step the left foot in line with the right hand. Back into easy twist. That's it. Triangle. Either bring the left hand on the left shin or the outside of the left foot. Right heel flat, right arm up. Open the body first, then extend the left knee. Half moon. Bend the left knee. Left fingertips are coming to the mat. Lift the right heel. Find the balance. Bend the left knee slightly. Start hovering the left fingertips. Now think about standing up into dancer. So as you lift your shoulders, reach back for that right foot. Grab it. And reach the left fingertips to the front. Find the same position that you did from a quad stretch. Hold. Now think about something. If you can, with as little fuss as possible, bring that right leg in front of you, straight if possible, into a pistol squat. Bring it around. I'm going for the peace fingers straight away. And sit down into your half squat or pistol squat. And let's meet in a standing position. I'm releasing the leg. Push the right heel back. Warrior 3. Lift the right heel high. Step into low lunge. Bend the left knee for the last time. Use that thigh. Arms up. Back knee down. Reach tall. Slide back bend. Beautiful. Hands or elbows on the inside of the left thigh, left foot. Straighten the right knee. Hold. Keep sending the right heel to the back of the mat. Come back onto the hands. Step the right foot forward, yogic squat. Chest up. Hand balance if you want. Meeting in downward or going through chaturanga if you want. Triceps on the inside, hands flat. Find a hand balance or leave it out. Jump through. Let's meet in chaturanga or step through. Let's meet in downward dog. Take another breath. Last round. Second side. Lift the left heel. Hold it there for a sec. Right foot will land behind the right wrist. Go through the little attempt of the handstand. Cross the left foot behind the right ankle. Once you're there halfway, lift the length in the spine, and with possibly straight legs if you can, fold. Very careful on your back. Round your back, walk the hands up, come into standing position. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center, slide back bend if it's there. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. Left heel shoots up, standing split. Take your time. Drop the head and shoulders, lift the left heel. Runner's lunge, step the left leg to the back of the mat. Right knee is above the right ankle. Arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Twist to your right. Exhale, left fingertips going to the front. Side lunge onto your left heel. Hands to heart center, untangle. Left heel flat. Sit as low as you want. Work on the mobility. Hands on the mat, it might help. Sitting on the left heel. Side angle onto right heel. Stay low if you can. Turn the right toes to the front. I'm putting right fingertips on the inside of the right foot. Left bicep to ear. Good. Reverse the warrior. Right arm up, right fingertips reaching up. Keep bending the right knee. Big inhale here. Exhale, easy twist, cartwheel around, left hand goes down. If you're ready, turn the right toes out. Left heel flat to drop the left hip. Side plank, lift the hips. Over the knee. Go for the big toe pose if you want, or grab the thigh with me. Maybe try and extend the leg. Try and keep the leg as it is as you let go with the hands. And step the right foot in line with the left hand. Easy twist. That's a tricky one for me. Triangle. Right hand on the right shin or right fingertips on the outside of the right foot. Left heel flat, left arm up. See if you can extend the right knee. Turn the left hip shoulder up. Make sure you have a micro bend in the right knee still. Half moon, bend the right knee, right fingertips coming to the mat. Lift the left foot. Find a balance, stack the shoulders. Bend the right knee if you're hovering already. Start lifting the shoulders, grabbing the left foot when you're ready. And find your dancer. Hold it for another breath, if you can. There's a lot going on in my right leg right now. Think about the pistol squat. Start standing up, pushing the left leg in front of you. Find a position, half squat is good. We'll go through your last pistol squat. And then release the leg. Let's meet in a standing position. Push the left heel back, warrior three. Find the balance. Flex the left foot down towards the mat, but lift the left heel high. Step into low lunge. Bend the right knee. Arms up. Take a big inhale. Left knee on the mat when you're ready. Reach toe first, and then slide back bend if it's there. Hands or elbows on the inside. Lift the back knee. Feel the hip flexes for the last time. Come back onto the hands. Step the left foot to the front, yogic squat for the last time. Lift the chest. One more chaturanga if you want it, but you can leave it out and just meet in downward dog. But I'm going through the hand balance first, just for fun. I know how much you love it. If you're staying with me, just practice your hand balance and then go for your chaturanga if you want. I'm stepping back. You go for it. Let's meet in downward dog in your own time. Hold your downward dog. Long arms. Let's do one dolphin. I'm dropping the elbows onto the mat. Pushing the bum up high. Looking towards the ankles. Trying my best to create a straight line between the elbows and the tailbone. I have a slight bend in the knees. I'm keeping the heels off the mat. Lift the elbows off. Find downward dog one last time. Drop the knees onto the mat. Find yourself on your bum in the middle of the mat. Legs straight in front of you. Legs together. Grab a strap if you have one, or a skipping rope. Sit nice and upright. Slight bend in the knees if you need it. You might not need it. Big inhale as you reach, long spine. Exhale, fold. A bit more stretch in the hamstrings. Find your stretch. One more lengthening in the spine for me. Just make sure I'm long. And an exhale, fold. You don't have to have a straight back. But make sure there is no pain in your lower back and you feel the hamstring stretching. Slowly sit back up. Bend the left knee, pull it into your chest. Just give it a little hug. And then pull the left heel on top of the right thigh. I'm flexing the right foot, pulling the right kneecap up, and resting the left heel with the flexed left foot on the top of the right thigh. Glute stretch. Right hand behind me, sitting up tall. Gently leaning forward, and without lifting my right bum cheek off the mat, pressing into the left knee, press it towards the mat. If you have a different glute stretch that works better, feel free. See if it works for you if you lean forward a bit more. Some of you are a bit more flexible. You might be able to grab the right toe and pull, and that might work on the left bum cheek. Do something. And then release out of it. I'm planting the left foot on the outside of the right thigh. Spinal twist. Make sure your hips are flat. Left fingertips behind you this time. Draw up nice and tall. Right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Press the right elbow into the left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Sides. Right knee comes into your chest. Starting with the glute stretch, flex the foot. Come across. Sit up tall, left fingertips behind you, pressing the right knee downwards. Sitting nice and upright. Plant the right foot on the outside of the left leg. Right hand behind you, draw the spine up. Left arm up, inhale. And exhale, press the elbow into the knee, look over your right shoulder, twisting the back. Relax off, untangle. I'm gonna have to finish it here. Sitting up nice and tall, just to finish it quickly with the neck. Sit upright, shoulders back. Drop the chin to the chest and circle the head one way. Circle the other way. Come back to center, lift your gaze, hands to heart center. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste.